Good afternoon, students. Today we will go through English topic Five Little Brothers. It is a poem. Okay. You can refer page 51. Five Little Brothers. As the name indicates, five. How many brothers? Five brothers. And little brothers, means small brothers. Five little brothers. It is a poem written by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. He is the poet. This poet had written this poem, and this is based on a fantasy, means imagination, fantasy. The previous story as well as this poem are based on fantasy, which is nothing but imagination. I am reading the first sentence. Trace the outline of your hand on a blank sheet of paper. You can take a blank sheet of paper and put your hand on it and draw the outline through a pen, and you will get like this. The picture is will be like this. Okay. Then use your imagination to draw funny finger face like this. Means each nail of each finger can be resembled as the face of human being. So here, this finger, this finger, this finger, this finger, five fingers. So we can draw eyes, nose, mouth, etc. to feel like a face of human being. So this is imagination. Similarly, this poem is telling about an imagination. If you, after going through this poem, we will know what type of imagination is all about. Okay, so let's get started. There are three stanzas. First stanza: five little brothers set out together to journey the livelong day in a curious carriage, all made of leather. They hurried away, one big brother and three quite small, and one wee fellow, no size at all. What does it mean? Five little brothers set out together. There are five little brothers. They begin to journey a whole day. They begin to start their journey for the whole day. Okay, in a curious carriage. Curious means strange or unusual. This is not usual or this is not very common. It is something different. So that is called curious. In a curious carriage. Carriage is a mode of transportation. It is just like a vehicle. Okay. So where they start their journey in a curious carriage, all made of leather. It is made of leather. Okay. It is made of leather. That carriage was made of leather. Okay. They, and why curious will come to know later. They hurried away. It means they sped away. They were very hurry and they wanted to go quickly. One big brother and three quite small and one wee fellow, no size at all. There are five brothers. One is the bigger one, the biggest one, or the youngest brother. Naturally, one will be the smallest one, the youngest one, and the youngest one is called the wee fellow. Means he is the smallest one. Okay. One big brother and three quite small. The middle brothers are quite small, and the smallest one is the wee fellow, and no size at all. It is the smallest one. It is the tiny tot. Okay. So this is the description of the five little brothers. Okay. The next stanza. The carriage was dark and none too roomy. How was the carriage? The carriage was dark. It was very dark. And not too roomy. It was not so spacious. It was not very, it was not having large space. It is very congested. Okay, and they could not move about. All the five brothers could not move about. They are restless. They are trapped in that small carriage made of leather. Okay, so as because it is not having very large space, it is having only very little space. They were restless there. They were staying in a very congested place. Okay, the five little brothers grew very gloomy. Gloomy means sad. Gloomy means sad. The five little brothers grew very gloomy. In that case, they were very sad, and the wee one began to pout. The wee one means the youngest brother or the smallest brother. He began to spout, means he began to make a face very sad, means he was too gloomy, and he used to push out his other sleeves, means the smallest one is holding other leaves. There are five brothers. The smallest one, he was having a very sad face, and he was pushing out others' leaves. Like the smallest kid or the tiny tots, when you are around them, they naturally what do they do? They wants to touch your mouth or lip. They want to touch your ear or touch your nose, like this. Basically, they touch your face because face is such area or such organ of a body where we look each other. So naturally, the tiny tots, the smallest one or the youngest one, was also very sad or gloomy, and he used to touch others' lips. Okay. Uh, so gloomy out. Till the biggest one whispered. Till as long as he was very sad and pushing others' lips, the biggest one whispered. Whispered means told softly in a very soft voice, very uh, slow noise. He told, "What do you say?" He is addressing to the little one. What do you say? What do you want to say? Or what do you say? Let us leave the carriage and run away. When the eldest brother whispered to his youngest brother, what do you say? Let us leave the carriage and run. Let us go out of this carriage and run away. Okay. This was told by the biggest one or biggest brother. Then third stanza. Sow out the scramp. The five people. Scrampered means run or move quickly. Sow out the scampered. The five people means all the five brothers ran quickly. All together they ran quickly from the carriage and up and away the spade. Spade means it is the past tense of speed. Spade. Spade means quickly ran. So and up and away the spade. All of them sped away. When somebody found the carriage of leather, and at that time somebody means someone found the carriage of leather, and that somebody was a lady. It is she who noticed the carriage of leather. So when the five brothers went out of the carriage all together, at that time a mother of his child found out the carriage of leather. So here this shoe is the carriage of leather. And who are the five brothers? the toe of a boy is the five brothers. The toe of a boy is the five brothers. The toe is how many? Five. These are five fingers. So toes, five toes or five fingers. This this is the this is the representation of five little brothers, and the shoe, leather shoe, is the representation of the carriage. Okay. So when somebody found the carriage of leather, oh my, now how she shook her head. How she shook her head means how she nodded her head. When the mother of a child noticed or found the shoe, leather shoe, she, oh, it was there. She nodded her head, and but next, it was her little boy's shoe, as everyone knows. T was, I is absent here. Within apostrophe, capital T was. This can be read as it was. Okay, it was her little boy's shoe. This shoe belongs to her little boy. Okay, it was her little boy's shoe, as everyone knows. Everybody knows. And the five little brothers were five little toes. This toes is five little brothers. This is carriage. This is five little brothers. Okay. These two five toes or five fingers of leg is five little brothers, and this shoe is called the carriage. So the five little brothers were five little toes. Okay. So this is all about the poem Five Little Brothers, written by Ella Wheeler, and these are the difficult words and its meaning. The livelong day means the whole length of the day. Curious means strange or unusual or uncommon. We means very small. Gloomy, Gloomy, gloomy means very sad. Pout means to make a sad face. To make a sad face like gloomy, and push out your lip. Okay, that is the meaning of pout. And scampered, Scampered. Scampered means Scampered. Scampered means ran or moved quickly. So these are the meanings of these words, difficult words written in red. Okay, and next page is all about the poem. Fill in the blanks with words from the poem. This is for your homework. You have to do in your English copy. I will send you the answer in the evening, but before ending of the session, I would like to give some examples or his answer. The first one, fill in the blanks with words from the poem. A. The carriage was made of dash. What? The carriage was made of leather. The second, the little brothers found the carriage dash and dash. What is the answer? The little brothers found the carriage dark and non-durumi. Non-durumi. Okay. So like this, you have to fill in the blanks of the rest questions. And number two, different people wear different types of footwear for different occasions. Names the footwear to their pictures. So there are 6 types of shoes like floaters, gumboots, riding boots, sandals, slippers, sneakers, and these are the pictures. So as you know, you can quickly say slipper is like this one, sandal is this one. Okay. So similarly, you know the names of each pair of shoes. So you have to match. And the last question is about this. Can you guess what this pair of footwear is called? Can you guess? Who wears them? Where uh, they used means where it is being used. So these type of shoes are normally uh, used by the divers or swimmers in deep sea. If somebody is swimming in the deep sea, he or she has to wear this sort of shoes, and uh, this is used there only. Okay, so okay, students, please go through this poem, Hi Beauty Brothers. Understand the meaning of all the difficult words. Do the exercise in page 52. I will send you the answers in the video. Thank you. Have a nice day.